Ooh, they are. What's going on? Can't hear me. You can't hear me. What's going on? I haven't done a Be Present post in the longest time. This is just part of the many things that I'm going to be doing in 2025, restarting and being consistent with it. That's the main word for 2025 for me, is consistency with content, with life in general. But yeah, enough about that. As you can see, if you've been on my main page, you can see that I'm doing all this gym content and oh, Chris is in the gym again, new year, new me. Shut up. Not even like that at all. I'm just trying to connect the things that, if you want to be real, let's be honest, safe space. The only free time I get outside of work is really the gym. And also there's some habits that I want to kick. Staying up late, scrolling, this new phrase, bed rot. Yeah, I don't want those kind of things to be overwhelming my year at all. I want to be locked in, I just want to be locked in. Getting up early, doing the 4 a.m. wake up in the gym by 5, that forces me to go to bed early. I can't stay up late, scrolling, all that kind of stuff. Forces me to go to bed. And everyone's different, but me, when I get out of the gym at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. and everyone's kind of walking to work, and it's London, so it's miserable. Everyone's miserable. And I've just got this kind of energy in my step, ready to start the day, unless I hit legs. And that just kind of makes me feel kind of like, I feel good. I just feel like I got a bit of an edge. That's probably the best thing to say. I feel like I got a bit of an edge. Also, I can't film gym content in the gym in January in the evenings. It's just impossible. Even in the gym that I'm currently at now, it's not the biggest gym group I've been to. But I like it nonetheless. I definitely like it in the mornings because it's compact, but it's actually quite empty as well, so it's nice. But yeah, in the evenings it's a myth. There's no way you're filming content in there, and nowhere. There's just people waiting. As soon as you drop a weight, they're there ready to take that weight off you. So you need to be locked in. That is my kind of plan for during the week. And then on the weekends, I kind of want it to be focused more around actually going out and doing stuff. So for example, whether it's getting new headshots or just taking more modeling photos that I need to do, or if it's collabing with other actors or just creatives in general. And yeah, just putting myself out there more. And then during the week, I kind of have my routine of just putting content out for social media and obviously my job. Presently and eventually. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I advise you all to take a look at my first couple episodes because it kind of gives you an idea what these are about. But if this is the first time you're watching an episode, cool, that's fine, because this is where I'm going to be doing a lot more. I'm going to put a lot more time towards pushing it and plugging it. So if this is the first episode that you watch, then welcome. But basically, what presently is production of Be Present, my company. If you don't know about my company, it's basically going to be a media company, or is a media company, should I say, that is to connect small businesses with up and coming actors and creatives in general. So DOPs, actors, singers, musicians, all that kind of stuff. They will be signed to Be Present, where I will also connect with small businesses that want to advertise their businesses on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. And they're not going to be those high-paying influencers, but at the same time, this will help connect small businesses with up-and-coming artists that are crazy talented, unbelievably talented, and gives them the opportunity to make a living where they don't need to get that 9 to 5. But it's also a cost-effective way for small businesses to get a high-ended product out there. It's kind of combining Fiverr but in person, if you want to think of it in that way, where you can obviously get a graphic designer or get this or get that, and you pay a small amount of price. But this is kind of like a hub, so you can connect all of your creatives in one place, and you can have Zoom meetings and calls and really bring your vision into life. But yeah, that's the company. But what presently is basically episodes where I touch on parts of my life and elements of my life and opportunities that I have had, or opportunities that I'm going to be having. I'll be sharing things with you like auditions or recalls that I've had or that I'm going to be going for. If I'm obviously recording the episode that is around the time that I'm getting an audition, then yeah, I'll definitely be sharing it with you all. But yeah, I'll be talking about the auditions that I've had, as well as everything related to life, as well as just my entertainment industry life. I know I'm not on OnlyFans before, because I know a lot of you said it, heard entertainment industry. Was like, but yeah, presently is what these episodes are, is where I'll be touching on a previously, so something that's happened obviously previous to me recording this episode, what I'm going through presently, and what I'll eventually be going through or hope to be going through in the future, short future. And this one's going to be a big one. This is going to be a big one. The reason why it's going to be big is because my previously is crazy. And like I said, if you followed me on my Instagram page, then you would know, on my TikTok as well, you would know that I've had a bit of a crazy 5 months. So previously, in September, 28th of September, I suffered a cardiac event. It wasn't a cardiac arrest, so it wasn't a full-on heart attack, but my heart went into something called ventricular tachycardia. The medical professionals call it VT, which basically means my heart was beating in an abnormal rhythm, and it was basically fluttering. It was kind of like a hummingbird. It was beating so fast. The highest it registered was between 246 and 270 beats per minute, which is obviously insanely fast. When I was in the hospital bed, I generally just felt my heart, my chest vibrating. But I didn't know, I just thought like I was just shaking, but they were to tell me later on that was actually my heart beating. So just to put my hand on my chest now, I remember that feeling is really, really still very fresh. So, but yeah, that happened. And obviously it just didn't stop there. I had to do a whole bunch of tests. I had to do a whole bunch of, just physical tests as well. I had to go on like a treadmill to test my heart rate. I had to do all these different scans and tests and stuff, MRI, CT, all that kind of stuff. Echocardiograms, all that kind of stuff, just to see what my issue was. And then my surgeon, and this is why the universe is crazy, my surgeon ended up being someone I went to school with my brother. And the school that they went to was literally down the road from my house that I grew up in. And yeah, he ended up being my surgeon. And he was a person that obviously told me about my condition, which is cardiomyopathy. Myopathy, yeah. I believe that's right. Which basically means the cellular walls of my heart, when I do exercise, there's scarring tissue and fatty tissue builds up on the sides of my heart. I believe it's a genetic condition. So there was nothing that I could have done. This was eventually going to happen, and especially he said, with how fit I am, with obviously doing 5Ks and all that kind of stuff all the time, it was bound to happen apparently. And that's scary to think about, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad that it was caught in my ages of 29, or well, was I 29 yet? Yeah, I was 29, so just turned 29, so I was lucky that they caught it young. But that kind of meant that physical things is now a no-go. That I can't do, I can't run, I can't play football. I can do five-a-side occasionally, and yes, I definitely pushed the boat out last time I did it. That was kind of like a little Christmas present to myself, considering the year that I had. So I did like five-a-side, seven-a-side, and that felt good. but yeah, I have to really limit my running and my cardiovascular fitness now, which is crazy to me. I never thought that would be the case, but here I am. And yeah, it was a crazy life change. And you're probably wondering, why am I sharing all this? Why am I going all this, putting all this out? Um, a lot of us, we don't have just one thing, especially if you're creative. You're probably a dancer, but at the same time, you probably love animals. So you thought about being a vet. And at the same time, you've probably got this thing about something else as well. There's probably a sport that you were really close to going professional in. Um, all of those things kind of amalgamate into who you are and who you are. And that's kind of like me, acting, something that uh, I didn't listen to my school teachers about. Where I obviously at school and my obviously young adult life, I pursued football instead. But if I'd followed their advice, maybe I'd be in a very different place in the acting industry or the entertainment industry. If I started straight from college and didn't go to America for sport, who knows? But here I am. I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Yeah, and yeah, there's acting for me. There's obviously, like I touched on, football. Um, football is my, like I always say to people, football's my first love. And again, why am I saying this? It's to share, it's to make people feel connected, not just for you to listen to me talk, but if you want to connect with me, talk with me, message me. All my socials are around, so just drop a message and we can talk, we can connect. If you empathize with anything that I'm saying, or if just a small part of what I'm saying, or just there could be a 2 minute segment where you're just like, you were spitting, you were preaching, you were doing X, Y, and Z, and yeah, just reach out. Um, so yeah, it's not just like a diary, but it's a vlog. It's for people to kind of have their input as well. And I don't know, I feel very kind of feel stiff. I feel like I'm talking. I feel like I'm rambling, and hopefully over time I will get looser. So bear with me, people. But anyway, uh, so yeah, that was kind of what's happened previously. Presently, um, I'm not letting this change me. It's changed a massive part of me, not being able to play football, not being able to run and do 5Ks. Um, but I'm really not letting this change me. I'm really like, big part of that previously part. I've got a defib in my chest now. Like I'm literally Iron Man. So there's that. That's one plus. I'm Iron Man now. I don't know if it's a plus because I can't do none of the shit that Iron Man can do. So I can't do none of the stuff Iron Man can do. All it does is if my heart goes into a weird rhythm again, it tries to do other stuff before shocking me, and the shock basically feels like a horse is kicking me in my chest. So there's that. Um, so yeah, it's fun stuff. Um, so yeah, I'm not letting that change me either. I'm not letting the medication that I got to take daily, twice a day, by the way, that I just took before I started filming. Where is it? Bisoprolol. It's a beta blocker. My darts career is over because I got beta blockers. You're not allowed to take beta blockers because it slows your heart rate down. That's one random fact that I remember from GCSE PE. So yeah, there's that. I'm just presently I'm not letting nothing stop me. I'm not letting mentally or anything physical stop me from what I was doing, how I was living my life. I'm eradicating negative habits, or I'm significantly decreasing my negative habits or bad habits, should I say. I'm replacing them with good ones, which I'm happy about. And it's a slow. It's a process. Doesn't have to be slow, but it's a process, and I understand that, and I'm happy about the things that I'm doing. So there's that. Um, and yeah, because I don't want all of these to be long. Not all of these have to be freaking half an hour episodes. Do you know what I mean? They can just be chill. So eventually, in the short future, I'm about to do a fast. So next Monday, which is the 3rd of Feb, this is currently Wednesday, I'm going to be trying to do a 7-day fast, which I'm going to be vlogging. So be there for that. That's going to be fun. Where I'm just going to be having water, maybe juice. It's going to be hard for me to kick my Vimto, but I'll try and have more water than Vimto. Let's put it that way. So yeah, 7-day fast, because the last time I fasted was 2023, so I didn't fast at all 2024. And like I said, I'm just sharing what I do, and if people vibe, connect. If you don't vibe, find other stuff to watch. It's all good. But yeah, if you do vibe, and if you do want to support, and you do want to see me grow, and you do want to see where this page can go, because like I said, it's going to be about acting, it's going to be about life, it's just going to be about stuff, whatever's going on in my life. Could even get some family stuff in there. Could get deep. Might bring guests on. We'll see how it goes now that I've got these nice little mics. Because you saw, if you watched the last episodes, that you see how the timing was off with the sound. Oh, Jesus Christ, never again. God forbid. We're leaving that stuff in 2024. I don't even know when. Did I release that in 2024? We'll go back. We'll look at the timestamp. But yeah, that's got some 2024, 2023 energy. We're not going like that anymore. Okay? So yeah. Love for the love, people. Catch you in the next one. We're going to call this episode 3. Or episode 4. I think this is episode 3. If not, it's episode 4. But yeah, thank you. Welcome to the page. Like, subscribe, comment, share, save, because I'm posting this on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Do all of it, please. Because, yeah, if you watched it, you might as well just like it. And if you've liked it, you might as well comment on it. If you comment on it, you might as well share it with someone that you like. And if you share it with someone you like, you might as well subscribe for more content to share with your friends. There we go, people. Love. In a bit.